In this tutorial, we'll take a look at taking notes and creating outlines. Different people have different styles and ways of working on writing projects, and of course you should do whatever suits you best. Many writers, especially nonfiction authors, like to take notes on scraps of paper or index cards, and then they gradually arrange this material into outlines, and then from the outline it tends to be easier to write the manuscript. If this style of working appeals to you, then you can use the Brainstorming Research Notes folder as sort of a temporary or rough draft storage area where you can scribble down your ideas and notes or write down quotes from reference materials and so on. Under this folder, you can create text blocks, which at this point you might think of being sort of like an index card. A text block has a heading which shows up in the project binder. It also has a body area where you're free to write down whatever you like. If you're just doing rough outlining, it's also fine to leave the body blank as well. Now, to create more text blocks, we can simply click here and select New Text Block on the same level, which will produce a text block on the same level. Or alternatively, we can select New Text Block under this level, which will place it one level deeper. So now I might list some of my ingredients here if we're making an outline. Now, you might have seen there are shortcut keys, which can save you some time. I can press F6, and I don't need to leave the text block here. If I just press F6 here, now I can enter additional ingredients. I can actually go through this quite quickly, and so on. And then F7 would create a subsidiary text block there. But again, if I create something where I don't want it, then it's pretty easy to move it where I do want it. Then F6 again. If I create text blocks that I don't want, we can also delete them by simply saying move objects to trash. Once you're happy with your outline, you can start moving your outline, or parts of it, into the manuscript folder. When text blocks are moved into the manuscript folder, they're automatically numbered with section numbers, and the heading styles are applied automatically as well. Text blocks under the manuscript folder work exactly the same as under the Brainstorming Research Notes folder. The same shortcut keys apply if you want to create new text blocks. There are 6 heading levels. If you go any further, then it becomes a plain text block without a heading, and we'll explain more about that in the next tutorial. We should also mention that the Brainstorming Research Notes folder still remains as sort of a temporary place to store things, and so if you want to remove something from your manuscript but you don't necessarily want to throw it away, you can still drag things up there, and then later, maybe when you're writing another section of your document, you might want to bring it in, and you can do that as well.